Dealing with the office diva. Outshine them without a tantrum. Brought to you by Lux von Zollern, the maker of exclusive garments for successful women, available at the website lvzprestige.com. Think Lux von Zollern when you wish to amplify your executive impact in high-stakes business environments. The office diva. Every workplace has one. She's the self-appointed queen of everything, strutting around as if the entire company would crumble without her. She makes sure you know about her latest groundbreaking idea, which she may or may not have borrowed from someone else, and her dramatic flair could put award-winning actors to shame. You know the type. The good news? You don't have to stoop to her level, throw tantrums, or engage in petty rivalries to outshine her. Instead, with the right mix of charm, strategy, and wit, you can outmaneuver the diva gracefully and come out on top looking like the office rockstar you are. Let's dive into part 1 of how to outshine the office diva without breaking a sweat. Understand the diva dynamic. Before you can outshine the diva, you need to understand her game. Divas thrive on attention, admiration, and a sense of control. They want to be the loudest, most important voice in the room. They crave validation and often use theatrics to mask insecurity. Yes, even the diva has her vulnerable side, though you're unlikely to see it. But here's the thing. Divas often burn themselves out because they spend more time talking than doing. This is where you come in. You're going to focus on substance while the diva focuses on showmanship. Quietly build credibility and let your results do the talking. Stay cool under fire. Divas love drama. They thrive in the chaos of office politics, and their go-to move is to provoke others into reacting emotionally. Don't take the bait. If the diva throws a passive-aggressive jab your way or interrupts you in a meeting, respond with calm confidence. For example, if she says something like, "Well, I guess not everyone is cut out for high-pressure projects," smile and reply, "That's an interesting perspective. I've found that focus and preparation go a long way." You're not stooping to her level, but you're subtly reclaiming your power. The key is to remain unflappable. Divas hate it when their antics don't rattle you, and your composure will make you look like the more capable and professional one, because you are. Build strategic alliances. Divas often operate solo, seeing everyone as either a rival or an audience member. You, on the other hand, are going to play the team game. Build relationships with your colleagues by being collaborative, approachable, and genuinely supportive. Offer help when it's needed, share credit for successes, and be the person others want to work with. Why? Because when you have the support of your team, you're not just one person. They're your silent cheerleaders. If the diva tries to undermine you, your allies will back you up. And when it comes time for promotions or recognition, your reputation as a team player will shine brighter than her one-woman show. Let your work speak louder. While the diva is busy commanding attention with grand gestures and dramatic monologues, you'll be quietly and consistently delivering results. Focus on exceeding expectations, meeting deadlines, and producing work that's so undeniably excellent that no one can ignore it. But don't stop there. Make sure the right people know about your contributions. In meetings, speak up about your accomplishments in a matter-of-fact way. The data from last quarter's campaign showed a 20% increase in engagement, something I'm proud our team achieved. You're not bragging, you're sharing facts. Meanwhile, the diva is probably spinning tales about her visionary leadership that can't be backed up with evidence. Use humor as a shield. Humor is your secret weapon. When the diva starts to dominate a conversation or make a scene, a well-timed joke can diffuse the tension and shift the spotlight. For example, if she's monopolizing a meeting, you might say with a smile, "Wow, diva's name. You're really giving us a TED Talk today. Maybe we should get you a stage?" Delivered with warmth and a hint of playfulness, this kind of humor keeps things light while subtly reminding everyone that you're not intimidated by her theatrics. Plus, it shifts the focus back to the group instead of letting her hog the attention. Know when to let her win. Here's the surprising twist. Sometimes, it's smarter to let the diva have her moment. Divas love the spotlight, and denying it to them can escalate conflict unnecessarily. If it's a minor issue that doesn't impact your goals, let her take the credit or bask in the attention. For example, if she insists on being the face of a presentation but you've done most of the work, think strategically. Does her victory take away from your long-term success? If not, let her have it. Play the long game, knowing you're building a reputation for integrity and professionalism that will outlast her theatrics. Protect your boundaries. Finally, it's crucial to protect your time, energy, and sanity when dealing with a diva. They have a knack for monopolizing resources and making others feel obligated to cater to their demands. Learn to say no politely but firmly. For example, if she asks you to handle a task she could easily do herself, say, "I'd love to help, but I'm already juggling a few priorities right now. Have you tried?" Insert solution. This sets a boundary while positioning you as helpful without becoming her doormat. Master the art of strategic patience. Office divas are known for their flair for drama, and part of their strategy is to provoke others into reacting. The trick to outshining her? Patience. Let her exhaust herself with her constant need for attention while you quietly observe and strategize. Think of it this way. While she's busy throwing her latest performance in the spotlight, you're in the wings, plotting your next move. If she's the one who always volunteers to lead a project for the glory, let her have it. Then subtly position yourself as the one who ensures it's a success. When her theatrics inevitably lead to chaos, you'll be the calm, collected hero who saves the day. Remember, divas are short-term thinkers. You're playing the long game. Let her burn bright and fast while you build a steady, enduring glow. Reclaim the spotlight, subtly. Divas love hogging the spotlight, but you don't have to wrestle it away from her. Instead, position yourself as a steady, reliable leader who naturally attracts attention. How? By making contributions that are too valuable to ignore. For instance, in a meeting where the diva monopolizes the conversation, wait for your moment. When she finally pauses for breath or to admire her reflection in the conference room window, interject with a confident, concise statement that adds real value. That's an interesting point, and I'd like to build on it with some data I've been analyzing. You're not just reclaiming the floor. You're showing the room that while she brings the drama, you bring the substance. Over time, people will start turning to you for solutions, leaving her to bask in her theatrics alone. Handle power plays with finesse. Divas are masterful at power plays, from taking credit for your work to undermining your ideas. When this happens, resist the urge to retaliate directly. It only adds fuel to the fire. Instead, use subtle, strategic moves to protect your position and reputation. For example, if she tries to claim your idea as her own in a meeting, respond with poise. "I'm so glad you like the concept I proposed earlier. I've been working on the details and can share more after the meeting." You're reasserting ownership without making it a confrontation and showing the room who's really in charge. If she's spreading gossip or rumors, take the high road by addressing it calmly and professionally with key stakeholders. "I wanted to clarify something I've heard circulating. Here's what's actually happening." You're nipping the issue in the bud while maintaining your integrity. Use humor to stay unshakable. Humor is your best friend when dealing with a diva's antics. It's disarming, non-threatening, and a powerful way to maintain your composure. When the diva throws a tantrum or makes an over-the-top claim, a lighthearted response can shift the energy and keep things from escalating. For example, if she dramatically declares, "This whole project would fall apart without me," you could quip with a smile, "Good thing you're here. Then, we'd all be lost without your brilliance." It's playful enough to diffuse tension, but carries a subtle edge that keeps her theatrics in check. Focus on your growth. Here's a game-changing truth. The diva isn't your real competition. Your biggest competition is the person you were yesterday. While she's caught up in attention-seeking antics, you're focused on building your skills, expanding your network, and positioning yourself for long-term success. Invest in your professional development. Take courses, seek mentorship, and build a portfolio of accomplishments that speak for themselves. The more you grow, the more irrelevant her antics will become. and the closer you'll be to achieving your goals. Know when to walk away. Sometimes, the best way to deal with a diva is to disengage entirely. If she's determined to stir up drama and refuses to collaborate, let her spin in her own orbit. Focus on your work, your allies, and your goals. The less energy you give her, the less power she'll have over your experience. And here's the kicker. By refusing to engage, you're showing the rest of the office that you're above the fray. You're the professional who keeps her head high while others get caught up in the chaos. Celebrate your wins, publicly and graciously. Finally, don't be afraid to own your victories. When you achieve something big, make sure it's acknowledged, but do it with grace. For example, instead of saying, "I did all the work on this project," say, "I'm proud of what we accomplished as a team, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to lead." This approach not only highlights your contribution, but also reinforces your reputation as a leader who lifts others up. Meanwhile, the diva's self-centered antics will seem even more glaring in comparison. Dealing with an office diva doesn't have to drain your energy or derail your career. By staying calm, focusing on substance, and using humor and strategy to navigate her power plays, you'll outshine her effortlessly. You don't need to stoop to her level or throw a tantrum of your own. You're playing a smarter, more sophisticated game. Remember, while the diva is busy performing, you're building a legacy of leadership, professionalism, and success. So, keep smiling, keep strategizing, and let your work and your character speak for itself. Because when you outshine her with grace, you're not just winning the office battle, you're winning the war. Brought to you by Lux von Zollern, the maker of exclusive garments for successful women, available at the website lvzprestige.com. Think Lux von Zollern when you wish to amplify your executive impact in high-stakes business environments.